Hey everybody, so we are now checking out of our hotel. This is our second night, or no, what is the night? This is our fourth hotel. This is our second hotel, and now we're off to, wait a minute, where are we off to?
Oh, to the Barton family farm on the County Weymouth or something. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Something like that. But we had to stop and do laundry first.
And we have a couple stops on the way too.
Yes. So we're gonna stop, do up our laundry. That's our laundry so far for the past 5 days. We have done some laundry in the shower, but yeah, that's what we have going. So now we're off. So I'll show you our next adventure of where we're gonna go and the little route that we're taking. So I'm so excited, I can't wait. Here we are, going to our laundromat, doing our first laundry here in Europe. Okay, so where are we?
In Neath. We're at some little waterfall that some local person recommended.
Yes, we just dropped off our laundry, and so it's gonna take them about 4 hours to complete. I know it's not gonna take that long. We're probably gonna go back sooner because there's one guy working in the laundromat, and I guess they drop off your laundry and you could pick it up tomorrow. But we are leaving today and we have a load of laundry, so I threw it into the washing machine there and put the laundry soap in. He's just watching it, and then he's gonna switch it over to the dryer. But
Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's the Quemfelin waterfall. It's not the best waterfall out here. There's some better ones, but they're further away.
Yeah.
We're checking this one out just because we're waiting for our
waiting
laundry.
for the laundry.
There's a couple parks that we might check out too.
Yeah. So we're gonna go and check out this little trail, and it's probably beautiful because it looks beautiful from the side. And this little neighborhood is so stinking cute. I'll give you a little view. All right, here's the neighborhood. So stinking cute. And then this is the little footpath that we're gonna go down. How cute. was it again?
This was an engine building shop for train engines.
Oh, wow. Checked out of the hotel. We got our laundry all done. We were gonna go and get something to eat, but the place that we went to go eat at the other night is closed. We're assuming it's only open in the evening times because it was busy in the evening times. So now we're gonna head off to
Worswell Barton Family Farm.
That's where we're going. A farm. All right, and we're off.
Cheddar Gorge.
It's amazing. It's just amazing.
There's goats on that hill.
Yes. A black and white one. A black and white one. It's so stinking cute. Just amazing. Yeah. I think went over the hump.
This is the cutest little town.
Spectacular. All right, you guys, so we finally made it to the farmhouse. That was quite a scary drive because we kind of got a late start. We spent a little bit too much time at the town of Cheddar, but we got here late. And you guys, this place is full of history and is stinking beautiful. Let me give you a quick glimpse as how everything looks on this farmhouse. It's fantastic. Oh, hello, ladies. There's our chickens. It's a working farmhouse, so let me turn you around to show you what it looks like. Freaking out of a storybook. That's the main house, and that's where we're staying. And that's so stinking cute. Our room is right up there. This is a little driveway that comes through. Look at this. This house was built, he told me it was built as a decoy town when the Germans were bombing, and so there's a whole town that was built as a decoy
to save Plymouth.
To save Plymouth. I mean, look, you guys, look at this fairy tale, straight out of a book. You have no idea how amazing this is. I mean, I had no idea. I had no idea how amazing the countryside of Europe is and how beautiful it was or is. There's just so much history here. And then these lambs here are, they're called easy care because their fur doesn't grow. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? That is so... I need some easy care sheep on our property for our next set of lambs. But look at that. So every year we raise lambs, and this is the first year that we've taken this trip and we did not raise lambs. But look at that. So we're gonna go on a little hike. My gosh, you guys. This is just amazing. You didn't even know. I got so teary-eyed seeing all the history, because I never thought, if you were to tell me back when I was a kid that I was going to see this part of the world, I would just probably laugh in your face and think that I would never be able to do a trip like this.
How many miles did you say this walk is?
I don't know, a long?
3.5 hours?
Something like that. But we're not going to do the full 3.5 hours, are we?
Yeah.
I guess we are. If you were to tell me I was a
If
kid
you walk slow.
that I was going to do this trip, I would just probably not even believe you. And now knowing that I'm here, you don't even know. I've gotten so emotional. I've cried because first I never thought I was ever going to be a farmer. And then second, to take a trip like this, you guys, and to share it with you.
You could take a ferry from here to...
is a blessing.
To Plymouth, or to Italy.
Can you believe that? Italy is just right over there. Let me show you. Look at that cute little farmhouse down yonder. Do you see that? So Farmer Phil...
That's River Yelm is right down there.
Farmer Phil, him and his wife Jane, live on this farm, and he is a third generation farmer. And it's actually a working farm. He does weddings here. He has little places that people can camp and stay.
Because the trail is very popular.
Yes, they come off the ferry.
That everybody walks on is people try to finish this trail, and there's a big part of it that goes around here. So he has lots of single night stays. They stay for one night as they're just going on the trail. Yeah, to get to their next destination. The next destination they go to, they have to go through. They have to walk through a river where they have to do it low tide. Yeah. And so they have to leave at like 4 o'clock in the morning when they stay here. They have to leave at like 4 o'clock in the morning to arrive there by 7 o'clock in the morning to make it through the tide. Yeah. Look at, they have a little greenhouse. We ate tomatoes, fresh eggs, fresh bacon, all from the farm. All right, so we're going to go on this hike. Yeah, because our 3.5 hour tour is going to be 4 hours now. But yeah, isn't this great, you guys? Look at this. Look at this. I'm touching history. Isn't that great? Look at this, you guys. Amazing. Just amazing. Just amazing. His shop right there. He said he's going to be on the tractor. Farmer Phil's going to be on the tractor all day. Look at his bales of grass, hay. Right there. Yeah, we drove down this road at night, and it was quite interesting. Look at the sheep all back yonder. Easy care sheep. How much land did you say this farm was?
Oh.
Over 100 acres, I think.
Yeah, over 100 acres. He used to ride horses. 1
square mile. I think it was more than that.
I think it's definitely more than that. He told us. He circled it on the map. I'll show you on the map.
We're walking around his property.
Yeah, we're walking around his whole entire property.
But there's a...
Look at that.
There's a public path.
Mm-hmm.
A public right-of-way around the outside of his property.
Yep, but that's mint. No, that's not mint. I don't know what that is. No. No. It looks like it, but it's not. That's so cool. All right, so we're off on this trail. they mend their fence up, I don't feel too bad about mine. You guys, look at this cute little trail. We've been walking for a minute, but there's a little sand dune right yonder. We can't get to that because we're not on that side, obviously. There John goes into the enchanted forest. We just came from around the corner. Isn't this just such a cute... We've been on this little hike now for a little bit, and we just came around and came across these cute little cottages.
So cute.
Yeah, isn't it? Look at that. It just looks like it's just built right there into the mountain. So cute, you guys. Look at this cute little place. Look at this cute little place. So stinking cute. And it's like right near the marina. The marina's right over there. Look at that.
I think we're walking up a creek. Isn't it?
Hey,
What's
you guys.
happening?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we went out to this marina over here. I don't even know where this is at. Plymouth? Plymouth?
It's a Plymouth. It's we're not using the microphone, so look at the camera when you talk.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's Plymouth is over there.
So you gotta look at the camera.
It's called, I forgot.
Yeah, we'll put it up on the screen. But
Yeah.
this was the cutest little spot. We just sat right, let's see, right over there. There's like a little marina. I'm pointing right here. So stinking cute. And now we're heading back to the little cottage.
We just took a all-day walk
Yes.
around this peninsula.
Beautiful, beautiful. The view was amazing. The little roads, the little walking paths were so cute. Straight out of a fairy tale, like Robin Hood. I thought Robin Hood was gonna jump out of the bushes and rob us, but it was amazing.
He only robs the rich.
Yeah, it's true. But this was amazing. So now we're going back to the cottage. The cottage is so quaint, so cute, so clean. I love it. There's no shoes, which is awesome. And yeah, I like it. They're and Phil and Jane are so nice. Yeah, so far we're having the best time ever. And now we're heading back. So we thought we just
We're on a 30-minute
spot.
walk back. That'll
Yeah.
take about an hour and a half.
Probably. But I just wanted to get on here and tell you that tonight we're going to a comedy show, and then we're gonna, I don't know if we're gonna make it to the comedy show. Depends on what time we get back to the
Comedy show doesn't
cottage.
start till 8. It's only like 6.
Yeah, but so far this trip has been amazing, and I think tomorrow we have some more things that we're going to document, but we're here for a couple days, and so we're going to do some more things, and I'm going to interview Phil because he has a bunch of lambs and cows, and see their baby calf and hang out with them for a bit. So we'll see you tomorrow. All right, so take care, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Peace.
Nice and easy. Got my eyes on the trail. Ready to go.
She's videotaping me, but I'm videotaping her. Videotaping me. Videotaping her. Videotaping me. Videotaping her. Videotaping other stuff. And now videotaping me again. And now videotaping the ground. And then she's gonna come back. And she's gonna videotape the tree. And then she's gonna span over to me. And now I'm videotaping her. Videotaping me again. And she's not even recording, she's lying. She's recording. She wouldn't be moving funny like that. If she wasn't recording, now here comes some people. So she's gonna stop recording. I can hear them, but
kids.